Hey, I'm Randy Younger, New York City's go to film enthusiast. Every week, I dive deep into the world of cinema with special guests from the New York City film scene. Whether I'm interviewing industry insiders or comparing the latest releases, there's always something for every movie lover. Join me as I explore the magic of film and discover what makes these movies unforgettable. Hey guys, I'm Randy Younger. It is a special edition of Under the Radar, bringing movies and people together one frame at a time. And with me today, I have a very special guest. We have the talent from the new romantic dramedy, A Nice Indian Boy. We have filmmaker Roshan Sethi, and we have actress Sunita Mani. So, guys, thank you so much for taking the time today. The film is wonderful. It's funny. It's sweet, and it's a very
Thank
special
you.
film. I'm sure you guys had a blast making it, and I just want to commend all of you right now and say it's a great film.
Thank
Of
you
Thank you.
so much.
course, of
Thanks for
course.
watching.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. So Roshan, let's see. Oh, and I mispronounced it. I'm sorry. So
Oh, I don't
Roshan,
care.
sorry.
I don't even notice. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
It's
tell,
actually Raymond.
is it? Can I call you Ray?
No.
Can you imagine? Yeah.
That's funny. I'm just curious. So I know this story is near and dear to your heart. What made you want to bring it to the screen?
I just love the play and the script, which both of which existed before I came on. It's a recreation of DDLJ, which is an old Bollywood movie that I had grown up loving as well. So it was just the content of it because it's about being a gay Indian and I'm a gay Indian, but also the style of it because it's written in a very populist, commercial, widely accessible way, not as like a slice of life indie, which would have been, I think, a harder thing to get off the ground. And I wanted to make a story like this that could be seen by everybody.
That's awesome. And Sunita, what brought you into the project? What attracted you to it?
Roshan and Karan off the bat. And then I got the script and I was so into it. Like the script is so well written and I don't get scripts like that coming to me very often, especially ones that I think are like very good.
Mhm.
Meaning like the characters are real and deep and nuanced, and we are just getting a good full story and also a heartwarming one and like a comedy.
Yeah, and it's such an interesting tone that
Yeah.
Roshan that you established here. I mean, it is a very raw story. It's very important, but it's told in a very lighthearted way. But there are
Mm.
moments that are kind of intense and dark. I saw, and just very gritty. But
Mm.
Roshan, you really struck a great tone here. What was that process like in creating that tone?
Yeah, I think as long as the comedy and the emotion all come from the same place, the same sort of reality, and are grounded in the same kinds of things, you can actually contain infinite amounts of each of them. And people are looking for that combination of tone more than we realize. They don't actually want to go see a dark, harrowing, gay trenchant drama, and they don't want to go see like a completely frivolous light one that doesn't acknowledge the realities of our existence. So putting it in between, I think, is the best way to approach that. The other thing I think is that in general, audiences don't want to go see message movies because people don't see movies as a chore or as homework in order to be educated on something. They want to go to a movie for an experience, and the experience that the script and then later the movie offered is just, for me at least, what it leaves you with is joy and happiness and hope.
Totally.
Things I was most interested in because if I had written the script, it would have been so depressing. But
Really?
really, yeah, because I'm a more emotional person. The comedy all comes from Karn and Sunita and Zarna.
Mm.
Definitely doesn't not spilling out of me. But letting those things in is the most important thing. The way that I have Karn in my life is the way that there's comedy in the movie.
I like that. I like that. It draws from something deep within. Sunita, this is such an amazing cast. What was it like working with these fine people?
So easy. No drama. It was instant connection. I felt like I'm often like one of the few Indians on set sometimes, or the only
Mm. Okay.
at times. So to be like on this set where everyone is most everyone apart from Jonathan, but we're all South Asian. So we were just like hair down, gabbing, like shared experience, shared language. There was so much that comes out because of that. Like we're able to get, I don't know, really comfortable and really personal right off the bat. And for me, the character was just, it was just like right there, ready to spring out. Again, because I don't get to play characters like this very often, or like at all. But they are very far and few between, I guess. So it was a blast. Jonathan is the best, just to say it. We know it. I mean, truly just like open book, really wonderful to play off of. Zarna is incredibly natural and skilled and adaptable. Like this was her first feature, but I feel like my character was carved out of hers. Like our dynamic is very potent in the film. Like we are kind of volatile and you're like dropping into it.
Okay.
You're not seeing the before and the after, you're seeing like they're in the middle of this argument that they've had for years. So to get there was like pretty easy, but I think because she has such a strong backbone as that character, and I was able to like have a strong one to play off of that. So that was like that was the most unexpected, I think. And like some of my favorite parts are like getting to be in scenes with Zarna. And then obviously Karan is like, I'm obsessed with him. He's so funny. I could watch him all day on camera. Like his face is so beautiful and so expressive, and he's so funny. And he can really, I think, balance the tone that you're talking about so easily. It's very much who he is.
It's
And
awesome.
Harish doesn't speak English.
Oh my God, Harish.
Yeah, he really doesn't speak English because he speaks in English obviously in the movie, but when you speak English, you don't really know what you're saying. And I didn't direct him. He didn't really need it either because I can't speak Hindi. And Karan, who does speak Hindi, like, how did you do the Marvel movie, The Eternals? Because he's in The Eternals, big part of it. And he said every time Chloe Zhao came over, he would just nod, but he had no idea what she was saying, and he never for the entire movie understood a single word he said. He just.
And just to give him his flowers, he is incredible. He is like his timing, his comedic timing. He knows exactly what he's doing. It is so fun to watch because you kind of can't tell necessarily because language barrier. Also, there's not a lot of distinction.
This sounds like like a real family. This sounds like an actual family. You guys on scene. I love it.
Yeah.
And you guys, obviously, you drew from culture and experience to inform the story, I'm sure, Roshan.
Yes. Yeah, totally. I think so much of our lived realities were in the movie for all of us.
It's so cool. I could see this as a series of films, not just a wedding, but just like every holiday that Indian culture celebrates. I want to see more of you guys. This was great.
Yeah. Thank you again for watching
Yeah.
it. Yeah, the sequel will be a nice Indian girl about Sunita. I don't know what she's up to.
Go single life. We like, I feel
Maybe
like
it's a
Zarna
girls
and
trip with you and your mom.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So how's the film been doing? You've submitted to festivals, I'm assuming, right? Or
Yes, it's played 4 or 5 or maybe even more festivals, South by Palm Springs, Hamptons, and it has 100% Rotten Tomatoes and is highly reviewed on Letterboxd and is coming out on April 4th in theaters. It will expand, so it's like 60 to 100 theaters for the first weekend, and it will expand in success and not in failure. But the reaction to the movie has been extremely positive.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
I'm so excited for it to hit theaters. It's just it's beautiful.
It is. It really is. And I learned a lot about Indian culture, and I left the movie feeling very happy. And I think that's what any movie should do, what most movies should do. And again, it's that tone that I haven't really seen much of anywhere in any other film recently, anyway. And Roshan, I just want to commend you once again for that tone. And Sunita for your wonderful performance. I know that this was a kind of a different character for you, but you sank your teeth right into it, and you gave us a really challenging and interesting character to see. So thank you for that too.
Thank you.
Yeah, and also, Sunita, while I have you, I just want to mention that you were awesome in Glow, and that show was it left us way too soon. So thank you for that as well. And
Yeah.
I
Oh,
hope
thanks for watching.
I hope
I
they
love
bring
it.
that back. It was really one of the best in recent times as well.
Agreed,
You
but I
know.
think it's gone. But I agree
Yeah,
that it was one of the best.
we'll see. I'm rooting for you guys, and we'll see if there's going to be a reunion or something. That'd be awesome.
Thank
Um,
you.
yeah, guys. So we're just about out of time here, but I just want to thank you so much for your time here. And the film is wonderful. A nice Indian boy. It will be in theaters nationwide, April 4th, and yeah, it's awesome. So I hope everyone goes see it.
Thank you.
Thanks,
That was
Thank
guys.
you.
so
Me too.
Yeah, this is great. So, guys, I'm Randy Younger. This has been Under the Radar, bringing movies and people together, one frame at a time. We'll see you next time. Take care.